Hello everybody, I am back with another video, and today I'll be doing my Xbox 360 collection for you guys. We have quite a few games here. This is probably my biggest collection as far as the number of games goes, so I'll probably be posting this in two separate parts, so you guys aren't sitting in front of your computer for 3 days. But here we go. The first game we have here is the limited collector's edition of Alan Wake. Now I did an unboxing for this game, and this has become one of my favorite exclusives for the Xbox 360, and I'm hoping that we see a sequel sometime in the near future. But basically this game has you in this place called Bright Falls, and you're a writer, and your wife goes missing, and you're kind of set in this dark environment where you're kind of looking for her, and all this mysterious stuff is going on in the city. People are disappearing, and there's these weird shadows that are attacking you, which brings me to tell you guys that your main weapon in the game is your flashlight. Now you do use guns as well, but the flashlight is your main weapon of choice, as the light from the flashlight dissolves these shadows so that you can actually shoot them, which is really, really cool. And the game is very story driven. The story just gripped me so much. I ended up completing this game in 2 days. It was just so great. I couldn't leave my seat in front of my TV. This game is just really gripping, and great story, great characters, and I really recommend this game if you can pick it up. The next two games we have are Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed II. Two decent action-adventure games, but my only problem with them is that they become very repetitive. It kind of becomes the same process of you going to the bureau and him giving you a deed. You go out, you find this person, you assassinate him. Now the second one was a little bit better and did improve upon some of the faults of the first game. And you know, there's more clothes available, new weapons available. You can swim in this game, and there are a variety of missions as opposed to the first game. But it still is kind of repetitive. But both games are a lot of fun. I definitely recommend checking out Assassin's Creed if you get a chance. The next game we have here, guys, is Batman Arkham Asylum, one of my favorite games on the 360. Of course, it is also available on the PS3 as well. And we're going to be seeing a sequel, Arkham City, in the fall. I cannot wait. But this is a great game, guys. Very well done, very polished environments. The voice acting is just top-notch, absolutely stellar. Great cast of characters playing the voices for these guys. And the gameplay itself is just so addicting, and I cannot wait for the sequel. It's going to be very great. Probably my favorite superhero game of all time. The next game we have here is BioShock, originally only released on the Xbox 360 and Windows, but now, of course, it is available on the PS3 as well. You know, we saw a sequel to this not too long ago, but the first one was just incredible. When you first walk into Rapture, it is just an unbelievable experience that should definitely be experienced by anyone who's a fan of the first-person shooter genre. Like I said, guys, this is one of the greatest of this generation. Just a great variety of weapons. And of course, you also get the ability to use fire and lightning and different things like that to shoot out of your fingertips to kind of destroy your enemies. But it's a great story and definitely should be experienced by anyone who's a fan of the first-person shooter genre. I love BioShock. I have not played the second one. The next game we have is Brutal Legend, a great hack and slash with Jack Black actually playing the voice of the main protagonist. There's a great soundtrack on here. There's also some real-time strategy elements to the game as you control these like little minions to go help you in battle. But I definitely recommend this game. A cool story and a lot of different gameplay elements kind of implemented in here. A lot of fun. The next game we have here is Crackdown, an exclusive for the Xbox 360, and I believe it was a launch title. Crackdown is basically Grand Theft Auto on crack. Your guy runs like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and you basically run around the city, designed very similar to Grand Theft Auto, and you kind of try and take over these gangs and steal cars, hijack cars, run over people, blow crap up, shoot the crap out of people. I mean, it is just GTA through and through, but it's still a lot of fun, and it's definitely its own game. I definitely recommend Crackdown, and of course the second one came out not too long ago. The next game we have here is Dead Rising, a great survival horror game for the Xbox 360. Basically, this game has you set in a mall, and you're a news reporter, and you have a certain amount of days to get through the mall and complete your mission. Now, that's what kind of deters the experience for me, because I don't really like being constrained to a certain amount of time to complete a game. But, however, it's still a lot of fun, because you can basically use anything you can get your hands on in the mall as a weapon, whether it be a teddy bear, a katana, a skateboard, a baseball bat, whatever. You can use that to just smash the crap out of these zombies, and they're all over the place, so it's actually a lot of fun. But if you're not really into the time limits and being constrained to a certain amount of time, you might want to pass this game up, but it's really cheap these days. And of course, the second one's out now as well. Deathsmiles. I did an unboxing for this as well. This is a great side-scrolling shooter, a great soundtrack as well. You have 4 playable characters in this game, and you basically go through a series of levels in an arcade fashion that has you able to complete the game, in about 30 minutes. It's a lot of fun, great levels in this game, and I can't recommend it enough. It's a lot of fun. It's always fun to try and compete for high scores, and if you're into achievements, this is a very great game to get achievements for. But the soundtrack and the characters and just the game experience itself is enough for this purchase. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. The next game we have here is Fable III, another great game in the series. Of course, I do like the second one a little bit better than this one, but the story in this one is good as well. Basically, your brother is taken over as king, and he's kind of abusing his powers, and it's your job to kind of start out as a nobody and work your way up to taking his position as king, and then making your decisions. And you can either punish the people in your town, or you can reward them, and basically you'll see the outcome of your decisions towards the end of the game, which is really exciting. Great story, and great co-op experience online with your friends as well. The next game we have here is Fallout 3. I have not gotten into this game a whole lot because I got to a position where I was poisoned, and I was walking like a half a mile an hour in the middle of nowhere, so I think I'm going to start a new file, but I can't say much about it just because I didn't have anything to heal myself, and I got stuck out in the middle of nowhere. The next game we have here is Final Fantasy XIII. Not a lot of people are enjoying this game as far as fans of this series. Basically because it is very linear, which I actually don't have a problem with because, I'm kind of new to the genre, so, not having an open world is not a very big deal for me. I'm only 4 chapters in right now, and I'm on Odin. I don't know if you guys have played through the game yet, but I cannot for the life of me beat him. But I love the characters in the game, and the cutscenes look just incredible, very polished, and I definitely recommend the game. Whether you're a fan of linear or open world RPGs, I definitely recommend the game. It's a lot of fun, great soundtrack, in my opinion, great characters, and I love the battle system. The next game we have here is Grand Theft Auto 4. Definitely not my favorite in the series, but still a lot of fun. It has you playing as Nico Bellic, and you basically come from across the sea into Liberty City, trying to make your way to the top. Grand Theft Auto doesn't really need an explanation as far as, what's involved in the game, but it's still a lot of fun, and a lot of content. I myself completed the story in about 28 hours. So there's a lot of content within this, and of course, there's plenty of expansions available. The next 2 games we have here are Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. Both games offer decent campaigns. This one, of course, is much shorter. I completed this in like 4 or 5 hours. And of course, this game ends Master Chief towards the end. I don't think I'm spoiling everything. Anyone who has a 360 has played this game. But it's Halo. There's not really much to explain. The online's okay. I've not played online in ODST, but I know Firefight was added to this, which is similar to Horde mode and Gears of War. But Halo's Halo. They're fun games. They're great exclusives to have on the 360, but nothing crazy, nothing, in my opinion, to worth buying a 360 for. The next game we have here is Lego Batman and Pure. I have not played Pure yet because I'm not a very big ATV fan. I'm not a big fan of racers either. But Lego Batman's a lot of fun, no different than any other Lego game you've played before, except for the fact that you're playing as, yes, you guessed it, Batman characters. Left 4 Dead 2, a very, very great survival horror game that is best played with a lot of your friends online. Basically, you have 4 playable characters in this game, a crap ton of weapons available, and many more melee weapons available in this game as opposed to the first one. I myself just walked around basically with an axe or a katana, just slicing the limbs off of zombies. A lot of fun, a lot of great levels. I'm a big fan of the carnival level myself. Nothing better than killing a clown. I hate clowns. The next game we have here is Mafia 2. I'm actually borrowing this from a friend. Very similar to GTA, but much more linear and story-driven. I definitely recommend it. I'm about 8 hours in, and I'm on the last chapter, so it's kind of short, but it's definitely a worthwhile experience. But a fun story, cool characters, and pretty hilarious dialogue, to be honest. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it.